For almost 2,000 years, there was a debate about this Bible story. Some people doubted it was real. They thought it might be symbolic. A teaching story, not an actual place. But then someone started digging in Jerusalem. And what they found was incredible. This is the story of a pool, a miracle, and archaeological evidence that might surprise you. There's a place in the Bible called the Pool of Bethesda. Jesus healed a man there who couldn't walk for 38 years. The guy just stood up and walked away. Just like that. Sounds crazy, right? That's what everyone said. Show us the pool, they said. Prove it was real. And for centuries, nobody could. So people stopped believing. They said the whole thing was just a story with a nice message. Nothing more. But they were wrong. Before continuing, please hype this video and like this video if you want to spread God's truth. Let me tell you what the Bible says happened. Jesus is walking through Jerusalem. He comes to this pool called Bethesda. And it's packed with sick people. Hundreds of them. They're all waiting by the water. Why? Because something strange happened at this pool. The water would suddenly start moving, bubbling, stirring. And people believed that when it moved, the first person who jumped in would get healed. Now there's this one man. He's been sick for 38 years. Think about that. 38 years. Every day he drags himself to this pool. Every day he waits. And every day, someone else gets in the water before him. He's given up. He has no hope left. Then Jesus walks up to him. Jesus asks him one simple question. Do you want to get better? The man says, I can't. Nobody helps me get in the water fast enough. And Jesus says 3 words that change his life forever. Get up and walk. No water. No waiting. No magic moment. Just walk. And the man does. After 38 years, he stands up and walks away. But here's where it gets interesting. For hundreds of years, people said this story was fake. Why? Because nobody could find the pool. No ancient writer except John ever mentioned it. No old maps showed it. No ruins proved it existed. Smart people said, see? John made it up. It's symbolic. Not real. Some said the 5 porches John described were just symbols for the 5 books of Moses. Not an actual place. Year after year, the doubt grew stronger. If this pool was so important, where is it? Show us. And nobody could answer. Until 1871. That's when someone decided to start digging near an old church in Jerusalem. And what they found made everyone go silent. Want to know what they discovered? Keep watching. They found it. Not just a pool, but 2 massive pools. Side by side. Each one half the size of a football field. And you know what else they found? 5 covered areas. 5 porches. Exactly like the Bible said. Stone steps going down into the water. Platforms where crowds could stand. Everything John wrote about, it was all there. But it gets better. They found something else. A tunnel. A shaft carved between the 2 pools. The North Pool collected fresh rainwater. The South Pool held old, still water. But when they opened the shaft, fresh water would rush from the North Pool into the South Pool. It would bubble. Churn. Look like something supernatural was happening. That's what the people saw. That's what they thought was an angel stirring the water. It was real. All of it. The critics were wrong. Now you might be thinking, okay, so they found an old pool. So what? Here's why it matters. This proves the Bible got the details right. The exact details. Not close. Perfect. 2 pools. 5 porches. In Jerusalem. Right where John said it was. For almost 2,000 years, people used this story to say the Bible was unreliable. If they got this wrong, what else is wrong? But they didn't get it wrong. The stones prove it. And if they got this right, what else did they get right? But there's something even bigger here. Something that changes everything. Stay with me. See, everyone was focused on the water, waiting for it to move, waiting for the magic moment. But Jesus didn't use the water. He didn't need it. He walked up to the man who had been waiting the longest, the one everyone ignored, the one with no hope left. And he healed him, just by speaking. Jesus was showing them something. I'm not here to stir the water. I am the living water. He was saying, stop waiting by the pool. Stop looking for the perfect moment. Stop making excuses. I'm right here, right now, and I can heal you. Think about your own life for a second. What are you waiting for? What's your pool? Maybe you're waiting for the right job, the right relationship, the right moment when everything finally clicks. And year after year goes by, and you're still waiting. Jesus asks you the same question he asked that man. Do you want to get better? Not can someone help you? Not what's stopping you. Just, do you want to be healed? Because he can do it. Right now. No water needed. No perfect circumstances. Just him. Oh, but wait. There's more to this story. Jesus healed this guy on the Sabbath, the Jewish day of rest, the day you're not supposed to work. The religious leaders saw the healed man carrying his mat and lost their minds. You can't carry that. It's the Sabbath. That's against the rules. A man walks for the first time in 38 years, and they're mad about a mat. They completely missed the miracle. Why? Because they cared more about their rules than about people. Jesus did this on purpose. He healed on the Sabbath all the time. Not to make people angry, but to show them, you've turned God's gift into a burden. The Sabbath is for healing, for life, for freedom. You can go to Jerusalem right now, today, and see it yourself. The Pool of Bethesda is still there. The steps, the columns, the two pools. You can stand where that man sat for 38 years. You can see the tunnel that moved the water. Everything John wrote, it's real. The people who said it was fake, they have to eat their words. The Bible was right. The stones prove it. But here's what really matters. The same Jesus who spoke to that man 2,000 years ago is speaking to you right now. Whatever you're waiting for, whatever pool you're sitting beside, whatever excuse you've been using, he's saying the same thing. Get up. Walk. Not tomorrow. Not when things are perfect. Now. He's the living water. He's the healer. And he doesn't need perfect conditions to change your life. The only question is, do you want to be made well? If this story changed how you see the Bible, smash that like button. Share this with someone who needs to hear it. And subscribe, because we're finding more proof like this all the time. Proof that the Bible told the truth. Proof that these miracles really happened. Thanks for watching. Now stop waiting by the pool, and walk.